Their companies arrange for them to avoid paying taxes on the billions in gains that their stock holdings generate. And of course, they rarely mention that the companies they own are among the largest beneficiaries of government investments in highways, railroads, and primary education, reaping massive perks from subsidies and tax policies that allow them to pay substantially lower rates on their earnings. These men are America's modern age robber barons, but unlike many of their predecessors in the 19th century who amassed stupefying riches by extracting a young nation's natural resources, today's barons mine their wealth from the poor and middle class through complex financial dealings. These people not just control politicians, but they serve in government.
They didn't eliminate them, but they curbed it. And guess what? Envision went bankrupt after that because its business model required them. I mean, its business model was based on ripping people off.
But when it's regulated.
When it's regulated, right.
When it's not regulated, you have a term in the book, a-hole capitalism.
Right. Me, right? I, me, mine capitalism, right? Where I don't care about everyone else. It's really all about what I want and what I can get for myself. So it's the wealth gap in this country that has really, really blown out. And I believe these entities are contributing mightily to that.
Well, I think that's been the great failing. The failing of the press is that we're not telling those stories. And, reading your book and seeing, that line that you have in the book about how people know something is wrong, but they don't know what exactly is wrong. I really read that as, I think, a huge factor in the rise of a figure like Trump. I don't know how you feel.
Yes, I agree 100%. They don't understand finance, and yes, the financiers make it complex for a reason. They hide behind the complexity. They hide behind the secrecy. They hide behind the fact that you don't know that they own the companies. People. I'm not blaming people for not understanding it, not knowing what the problem is, because it is hidden from view, and it is. They do that on purpose. But it is pernicious and it is impacting people. And so it's causing job losses. It's causing reduced pensions. It's causing increased costs for taxpayers, which all contribute to this sense of unease about my future. Am I going to have enough money to retire? Am I going to have enough money to send my child to college?